Hello everyone, this is Skylar. I want to come at you with this very quick, short intro section of this video to just say that videos like this one are going to be around on this channel quite a bit. Now that I have everything I need to record playthroughs, I plan to be doing it pretty often, at least for the time being. So if you watch this video all the way through and you decide that you like it, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications and stick around because there's going to be a lot more coming. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get right into it. Nintendo presents Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Here we stink and go.
Open your eyes.
I always liked the intro of this game. I think it's pretty good. It's kind of cinematic.
Wake up,
It looks like a movie. I remember my first time playing through this, and I was like, "Oh, is the whole game gonna be like this?" I just think it looks pretty cool. I don't want to fanboy over it too much, but I am a fan and a boy, so there is that. Look at that boy right there. All right. Here we are. In the game. What is that? Right, so at this point in the story, at the very beginning like this, Link has no idea what's going on, and I think just for immersive purposes, I don't want to spoil too much for this playthrough. Even though this game's been out long enough at this point, most people probably already know, but I also want to make sure that I'm filming a good playthrough. So real quick, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna change camera sensitivity to very fast, because if it's not very fast, it's very slow. Did that save? Yeah, it did. Great. All right. Let's proceed. What is this?
That is a Sheikah slate.
Oh,
Take it. It will help guide you after your long slumber.
okay. Sheikah Slate is a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. So that's alluding to Link waking up and not remembering anything. Okay. So out here we have some barrels and chests and stuff. I always like to throw these for no reason. Like, it's just kind of fun. Alright. Well-worn trousers. How awesome. I got pants, guys. Heck yeah. What's in this one? It's a shirt that looks really small. Cool. Dope. Now I look like a homeless man. I mean, I am a homeless man, but whatever. Let's proceed.
Hold the Sheikah slate up to the pedestal.
Yes, sir.
That will show you the way.
You know, his eyes would probably have to adjust a little more than just that, but
Link,
whatever.
you
It's
are
just
the
a
light.
nitpicky thing.
Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
Okay. I'll go. Probably sick of being here anyway. What? Alright, and if we were doing a touch grass speed run of this game, that would have been it, so... I'm sorry, I had to make that joke. Okay. Here we go. I love this opening clip of the game. Very much. Is that a fellow homeless man? Alright. Like any good homeless man. You need a stick. Like a true homeless man. You're not a homeless man if you don't have a trusty stick. And I have a trusty stick. And I also have shrooms to get high on. So that's always good. Super homeless now. But yeah, all jokes aside, basically, at this very beginning of the game, you don't have a single thing really, obviously. So I'm probably gonna go around for a little bit, just collecting any restoratives or anything like that that I could use later, as well as this butterfly. Because you can use creatures in this game to create elixirs that will give you different effects based off of the parts that you use. But yeah, there's another one over here. So I'm gonna grab him. Hello. You're mine now. Is that a shroom? It is. You know, I like shrooms. But yeah, it's really useful in this game to just kind of watch what you're doing, because these little creatures are everywhere. Like this beetle, if you just ran up on this beetle, it would fly away. But if you actually like take the time to observe, you will find these things, and they can actually be pretty useful. Like this beetle will raise your attack power if you put in an elixir. So yeah, that's really good. There's another stick. And yeah, you can switch weapons pretty easily. There's more shrooms up here, which can be used as a restorative, so that's definitely good. We want those, because right now we got next to nothing. Next to bloody nothing. So let's go talk to this homeless man down here. Somehow looking even more homeless than I do. But first, let's grab these apples, because they're also restoratives. quickly climb up here and see if we can just grab this one. Yeah, alright.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
What do you want to bet it's the point that's like right in front of me? Okay, it's not, never mind. So I didn't actually know that you could just skip right by this person. I thought you had to talk to him, but apparently not. You could just go straight for the objective, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to talk to him. Oh, well met, stranger. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. Who are you? Me. I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question. That is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau, which is probably the title of this video. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it has sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. So yeah, basically what he's telling us there is that the whole kingdom, the entire kingdom of Hyrule, is in ruin. So you could make an argument for this game being post-apocalyptic. I shall be here for some time. Please let me know if I may be of service. You will be of service, because I'm going to take this. I beg your pardon, I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Nuh-uh. Forgive me, I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame mate for a succulent treat. So yeah, basically what you can do with food in this game and open fire, much like this one, is, I mean, like you can literally just drop it on the fire and it will increase the amount of hearts that it will restore, which I actually think I want to go ahead and do with a few of these. It becomes less useful later in the game when you have more health, but when you have like hardly any at the very beginning like this is actually not a bad idea. If you leave it on there too long, it'll burn. I want this torch as well. Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? I'm just going to tell him the truth. I'm just going to be like, you know, I want to set stuff on fire. That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that might catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon if need be. Well, what do you think my sticks are for, dude? However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. So that's really just the mechanic for combat in this game. It's a pretty, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just a targeting system. Anyway, this axe right here, I want it. Mad now. There's apples over here that I want. I'm gonna grab them. Hopefully. Okay. Alright. We could go that way, but I don't want to. We're gonna go this way. So that's the reason we came over here, is because there are actually two of those guys right over here in front of the temple there. And you can get them very early on, so. For some reason, I thought there was one right here. That could be in the next game. But there's definitely one right there. Rusty broadsword is useless, except when you're in the beginning of the game right now. So let's jump over here and swim over there. Temple of Time. Actually, kind of sad that the Temple of Time did not have a whole lot of significance in this game, because it definitely did. In the first Legend of Zelda game I ever played, which was Ocarina of Time, and so every time I look at this, I think it's just a nod to that and nothing more, which, I mean, at least it's a nod to that. Like, I like the fact that they nodded toward probably my favorite, well, one of my favorite Zelda games, but that's all it really is. Hello. I'm obviously I've played this game before, and so I'm sort of semi-decent at the combat. I don't like toot my own horn a lot, but I just stole this guy's weapon, so now he's just kind of useless. So let's just finish him off. And he dropped his horn. Great. Hey, more pants. Actually, I don't want to put on these pants yet, because that would look silly. I would just look like a light brown man, and I'm not a light brown man. I am a man. There's some eggs in this tree here. I don't know if you guys can see those, but I want them, so I'm gonna grab them. Bird egg. Out the tree. And let's keep heading this way. Roughly in the direction of the objective, but I also want to go over here. Because of them down there, you can push these rocks off. It's kind of fun. We're just gonna let that happen. I didn't get them both, which is sad. Hopefully this one. And yeah, now I can just take their clubs. I didn't even have to fight them. So that was pretty good. Pretty good deal. Alright, let's quickly sort weapons. This is almost broken, so we'll just get rid of it. And we'll go ahead and equip one of these. So the first time I played through this game, my inventory was always very messy, and at some point I decided I didn't like that, so I always try to make sure it's sorted now. But yeah, that is the objective, so we're gonna finally go over here toward it. Hopefully they won't see me. That guy definitely will, but it's fine, I'll just kick his butt. Look at all the frogs. There's frogs, I want them. I want the frogs. I don't think I'll be able to get this one, but we're gonna try. Oh yeah, I got him. Okay, cool. Hello. Make something happen. Come on. Come on. You suck. So that would be why we collected the clubs earlier, because it's a lot more effective than a simple stick is. And this is our first shield. Shields are good. We like shields. Alright, let's progress, shall we? think I might make this episode kind of longer, just so we can get at least most of the way through the Great Plateau. At least most of the way through the Great Plateau. Because I don't want to be on the Great Plateau for too many episodes here. But seeing as how this is episode 1, I might make it a little bit longer than I would like for these to usually be, just so we can get at least most of the way through this. Well, that was nice. So now we have a map, which is good. So that's what these towers are for. Every time you go to a tower, you will get the map of the region that the tower is in. So we will definitely be wanting to do that, and we're going to visit those quite a lot in this playthrough to get the map of Hyrule completed.
Try to remember.
And now we get more lore.
You have been asleep for the past 100 years.
Think about how long that is to be asleep.
The beast.
Just for
When
a
the
second.
beast regains its true power, this world will face its end.
That ugly dude. Ooh. He's actually so creepy. Like from a long way away like that. I don't like him.
Now then, you must hurry, Link,
Yeah, I can see that.
before it's too late.
Okay. So there we are. Before us lies the world-ending, horrible thing that's taking place in this game's story. And that's awesome. So, if we go off of this tower, we'll be learning a little more about that. Oh! Hi. My, it would seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others like it have erupted across the land, one after another. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? Nah. You need not conceal the truth from me. Truth be told, I saw the whole thing unfold from afar. Well, yeah, how could you not see that, dude? Although I could not hear anything, I did see you react as if you heard something coming from the direction of the castle. Hit the nail on the head, didn't I? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? No. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity enshrouding the castle. We did. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength for the moment it will unleash its blight upon the land once again. It would appear that moment is fast approaching.
Ooh.
I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, it seems like a nice place. I had a feeling you would say that. Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death would be more certain or more foolish. I agree, dude. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. Paraglider. Piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. I mean, okay. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? Sure. Why the heck not? I mean, it's just like the fate of the world and everything that you just told me about. Come on, let me show you something. Okay. "7,000 years later." Do you see that structure there? The one shining with a strange light? Yeah. It began glowing at the exact moment those towers rose up from the ground. No way, dude. I would think such a place might house some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Right. Treasure for the paraglider. Fair exchange, I believe. Great. Can I get some of these fish? I want these fish. Come here, fish. Oh, I got one. Can I get more? Fish. I got one. Heck yeah. Alright. There's a monster camp we could take down. Actually, I do want to take it down. So let's go ahead and do that. Hi. You guys suck. Bunch of bozos. Hello. Well, that was easy. We do want to take down that guy because now we have bow and arrow, which is good. Bow and arrow good. And there's a cooking pot right here that we could use if we wanted to cook stuff, which I don't think we do right now because I don't want to waste too much time. I don't want to waste too much time. Then we got a sword, which is great. Okay, so now we gotta get across there. Just like that. What's in here? Here's a nice chest. Surely this is the treasure, right? Yeah, it's a ruby. Fun. Those are super valuable in this game. Any jewels and gems we come across will definitely be good. I don't know why I skipped that. I should have let that play. My bad. We'll see, and we'll watch it on the next one, just because this is the first shrine. The first shrine of many shrines that we'll be doing. But yeah, let's see what's in here. Okay, So this is a shrine. The first time I saw one of these playing this game, I looked at it and I was like, I've never seen anything like this in Zelda before, which is true. On the surface, it does not look very Zelda-y. But these are pretty stable for this game. So yeah. Magnesis will allow us to manipulate metallic objects using magnetism. So that is the first of many powers that we will get and that we will be allowed to do with our Sheikah Slate. It basically just lets us move metal objects like that. It's always good to check every corner of these places because you never really know what you're gonna get. You can also use metallic objects that you pick up as weapons against enemies. You can kind of just slam them around against some bad guys if you want. And that chest up there is metal, so we're gonna grab that as soon as we pick this up. Use it as a bridge to get over here. So yeah, you can see all the potential uses for magnesis that we'll be doing later. And there's a better bow in there, which is awesome. And that's it. The first shrine is super simple, and I'm wanting to let this scene play, just so we can see it once. I'm probably not gonna let it play again, so here it is. I also don't want to read this, so. Alright, so spirit orbs are basically the equivalent of pieces of heart in the newer Zelda games. So in older Zelda games, you would collect pieces of heart, and for every like 4 or 5 or how many you collect, you would get another heart added to your hit points. Spirit orbs are basically the equivalent of that. But the newer games like this one and its sequel will allow you to choose between a heart and stamina. Because the older games did not have a stamina mechanic in them at all. So, yeah. We're definitely going to want to be doing a lot of those.
Ho!
Ho! Ho! Hi. It seems you managed to get your hands on a spirit orb. Well done. Paraglider. I encourage you to slow down for a moment, my courageous friend. The appearance of these towers and the awakening of this shrine. It is all connected to that Sheikah Slate you carry on your hip there. Great. Paraglider, please. I have yet to finish speaking. Okay. Sorry. Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think that something like that survived all this time hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across the land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of these shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. So I need more. I said treasure, but I never said there would be only one. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like yourself? 3 treasures, my dude. That's the difference. Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? I'm not going to do that because I already know where they all are. So we're just going to go to them. I'm afraid not, but do not worry. I have another little trick to share with you. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. You could travel instantly to any of those places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. Okay. So now we're basically free to go walk around and find some more. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to go and get the second one. And we might call the episode after we've been through the second shrine. Which is this way. Alright, so I was on my way to the second shrine, and I came across this. And this is basically a massive camp of monsters, and I would like to just take them all out. There's a smaller one over here that I want to do first, because they have things that I think I want. So we're going to do that. We're going to do that right now. Hello. You coming at me with a barrel? And this guy has lit his club on fire, so I don't want to get hit by that. But these red enemies are super weak, so I mean, you just dodge them once and they're basically dead. That is a steak. Steak is good. Okay. So now let's go over to the bigger one. Right over here. And I'm gonna take advantage of the... Oh, wait. Hold on. Butterfly. Ah, crap. Okay. Anyway. We're gonna take advantage of their poor management and just kill off a bunch of them like that. We're gonna get rid of that guy. And now there's only one left that I have to deal with. Hi. He has a better club than I want, so I definitely will kill him. I'll pick up this on fire one. Why not? Great. And now we have better weapon. And unlock a chest for us. Wow, I missed. What's in here? Fire arrows. Fire arrows, definitely good. So yeah, in this game you can have regular arrows, but you can also have these magical elemental arrows. I really do not want to waste those right now. So yeah, now we're gonna keep going. So over there, we can see another shrine. That's not the one I want to go to, but we will just go ahead and make a marker of that on our map there. The shrine that I want to go to is this way, over here. Okay, here we are. So the next shrine I want to go to is in these ruins over here, with these rusted up machines. That will be explained later in the lore, so I don't want to talk about them too much right now. But I am gonna scavenge around a little bit here. You know, just fart around. And oh no. So yeah, I triggered him on purpose. These guys will shoot lasers at you, but you can parry them if you are skilled enough. Which I've played the crap out of this game, so at this point I'm decent at it. But yeah, anybody at the beginning of the game at this point probably would not be able to do that. I have the advantage of having played this game a lot already. So, yeah, we can see there's another chest up there. And this is another expansion chest that I would like to open because inside is a Nintendo Switch shirt. Which is honestly cool. I'll wear it. I'll also put on my new pants. So now I don't look like a homeless man anymore. I just look like a Nintendo guy. And here's the shrine, which is great. This was literally the whole point of us coming here, so we're gonna open this bad boy up. This is the animation I wanted to play last time, just wasn't even thinking about it. So yeah, the door opens, the thing lights up, it's kind of cool. Let's go in. Alrighty, here we are at the bomb trial, so we're gonna go right over here and pick up a rune. Bombs are extremely useful in this game for multiple reasons. They can be used in combat, they can be used to get rid of things. I use them a lot, so yeah, definitely good to have these bombs now. Okay, so this cracked wall over here, drop a bomb, and get it out of the way. Bombs can also hurt Link as well, so you kind of have to make sure that they're a decent distance away from you, or you will blow yourself up, which is kind of funny. And then we got a claymore, but our inventory is full. What do we want to drop here? We should probably drop this club, honestly, and equip this one. Grab this. Alright, let's keep going. So for this, we're probably going to want to use a cube bomb right here. And just put it right there. I thought that distance would be good enough, evidently it wasn't. But I guess that's a good demonstration of what will happen if you're too close to a bomb and you decide to detonate it. It will, damn it. Okay, there we go. Wrong bomb. Right bomb. So yeah, there are different uses for the two types of bombs you can get. And that's why the two types exist. Now there is a chest over here that I want. I forget what's in it, but I still want it. Whee! It's a piece of amber. How great. Alright. But yeah, that's this whole shrine, so we're just gonna run up to the end of it there. And we got another spirit orb. Which is really the whole point of coming to these shrines is to get these, to make Link stronger. So, yeah. Okay, now that we have these bombs, we can use them for stuff like that. And I quickly want to get rid of these guys so they don't bother me anymore. We can pick up their arms and use them as weapons if we want to, but they're super fragile. So I don't really see the point of doing that. I'm gonna pick up the sword. Alright. So now we're gonna proceed in the direction of the next shrine over there. I don't think we're gonna get to it in this episode, but I do want to get closer to it before this one is over. Just clear out these guys real quick, just so they're not a problem. Okay. These guys too. Pick up their parts, because those will be semi-useful later, probably. Crap. It's fine. Alright. They're dealt with. Take their shield and their bow. I want this honey, but you kind of have to deal with the bees. The easiest way I find to do it is to just parry them away from you twice, so it doesn't eat up your weapon durability. And then we'll just climb up here and grab this. Honey straight from the hive is chock full of nutrients. Cooking this in a meal unlocks the potential of these nutrients and provides a stamina recovery effect. That is why we wanted that, is because it's basically stamina food, and stamina food good. There's another type of mushroom on this big rock over here that we definitely want to get because of the effect that it gives, which will, it's basically a speed effect to allow us to go faster. So yeah, these purple-ish shrooms right here, these rushrooms, they're basically speedy. If you cook them up, it will provide a speed effect. So we definitely want those, because they're pretty useful. I think there's only 2 on this rock right here. But yeah, this cabin is where I wanted to be by the end of this episode. So let's quickly pick this. It's a stamella shroom. It provides the same effect as the honey, just in a different form. Now these fireflies over here, we can pick up, and they provide a stealth effect when you cook them into an elixir. So we're gonna quickly grab them. Pick them all up just like that. There's another stam shroom over here that I want. These things are kind of just dotted around. Just pick them all up real quick. Alright. And ooh, what's this? It's another Korok, which is good. Their seeds that they give us will allow us to upgrade our inventory space later, so we definitely want to pick those up. Alright. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave episode 1 here. Like I said, I wanted this one to be kind of longer, just so we could get a lot of the Great Plateau done. The introduction into this game took a lot longer than I thought it would, so we got about halfway through. But in the next episode, by the end of next episode, I want to be off of the Great Plateau. So that's the goal. But for now, this one's over. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't know how long this series is going to go on for. Probably quite a little bit. So if you're interested in this kind of content, be sure to stick around, because we're going to be getting a lot more of it So, anyway, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will see you in episode 2, which is the video that will most likely come out right after this one does. So, yeah, take care, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.